Hi, this is Michael. This is Laura Lee Waller from RadicalWellnessTV.com. This is Michael, and he's traveling with his dog Yogi and his friend Isaac, right?
Yep.
And they just came. We're in Central Coast of California, and they were just they're cruising back to Colorado. And Michael has something to share as far as the experience of being in Lyons, Colorado, which is right next to Boulder, Colorado, when they had a little bit more precipitation than usual. So can you explain your experience around that, Michael?
My best experiences is actually on that is I saw the most love that you'll ever see. Like the best. I'm talking about like national disasters hit and you see the fear in people's eyes of watching you lose all your stuff, break in it, watching it, hearing it crumble, and sitting in there next to a river not knowing what to do. Stuck on an island surrounded by 4 waves of water, over, as you say, like high class rapids that you want to kayak are like class 3s and class 4s. This would be like a class 7 or a class 8 of water that was going down this thing. Like it would tear you to shreds if you got in there. I watched trees crumble down, houses fall down, propane tanks just floating down the river, fizzing out, while like electrical poles were almost hitting the water, like being taken time bombs. I sit there for 3 days watching, and I watched these. We were surrounded by 10 people. 10 people were stuck on our island with us, and all their houses got crumbled. Some of their animals got lost. I don't know, man. It was the worst but most beautiful thing ever seen, because like you see people freak out the first day and a half, gathering as much stuff as you can, and then they find out it's not worth it. Why are you using your energy to pick up that chair, to pick up that picture? Why are you using your energy to grab that when you can just sit right here and be goddamn thankful that you're alive? Excuse my French, but man, it's serious.
Yes.
Man, I posted up a blanket and threw down a guitar and lit up a tobacco stick and was like, man, I'm actually in the only house that did not get crumbled down by this national disaster. I'm great and thankful to be alive. You guys freak out for a moment, I'm going to be right here sitting on this blanket, and you guys can come join me anytime you guys are ready. Finally, we've ended up gathering food that was offside all the banks, like meats and stuff, pulling them out, and we finally lit a big old campfire in the middle of that thing, fed 10 people. Up and over came the fire department, went up the reservoir road, and they went to go save a guy that was out there climbing. Well, the guy they saved got out freely, but the fire truck got stuck. And then the fire truck got hit by the waves, so 4 firefighters were stuck in the mountains, and they climbed down into where our house was. And we got to feed them and talk to them, so we had a little bit of support, what was happening outside of our island, because we had 4 firefighters there with us. And that was actually a really thankful thing for them, so they could be more soothing and more knowing of maybe when we're going to come out. And so then we start seeing 3 days later, we start seeing drones go up in the sky, these little saucer things, and they're taking pictures of it. And right afterwards, a helicopter comes and drops off a guy, and they're like, we're going to come get you guys. We got to do this in trips. We need this many people's names down that we need to get today, and we're not going to be able to get them until the next day. These people, because the clouds will come back in and they won't be able to see where to land or go at. And so we ended up being put on that name of that one. My dog was nowhere near going up that mountain towards that helicopter, man. Well, we got a quarter of the way, my dog hit the ground, turned, and ran back down there, and I was like, oh, man, I got an 80-pound pack, and you're a 90-pound dog. Okay, so I went back down there, picked him up, and I walked all the way up this mountain, heaving, drenching in sweat. Military people were like, boy, you need any help? And just move. Just please move. Getting all the way up there, got into the helicopter. We got dropped off in Longmont, Colorado, where they had FEMA and Red Cross and all that stuff. And I was like, man, forget that. I'm going down to Boulder, and Boulder actually since Boulder is Boulder's in the worst spot ever. You got one canyon that goes up to Lyons and Longmont, then you got another canyon that goes up to Ned, and then you got another canyon. And Boulder's right in the middle of these mountains, so all the water that's coming and breaking from these dams are hitting Boulder. And so there was a 20-foot wave that hit underneath the Boulder Library that killed 168 homeless people and wiped out. It was horrible. And town was really destroyed. Did a lot of volunteer help, got free food, and the next thing I kicked it there, and my brother came in, and that's when I was like, man, I'm going south. I don't know what I'm doing for this winter. I'm definitely not teaching no one to snowboard. Definitely not doing anything. So man, I'm going south. I'm gonna go figure out what new opportunities are in life. So we ended up heading south. Went down to New Mexico, shot back up into Colorado, hung out in the hot springs of Pagosa Springs, and then went back over into Utah. Dropped back down into Arizona, hung out at this rock and gem show that was going on in Quartzsite, Arizona. Ended up collecting a whole bunch of amber and a lot of rocks, and then went up to Fairfax, got dropped off in the rain, and now we just said, well, only way to get back to Colorado is hitching it. And us in our Lambo fees, so now we started hitching down all the way south until we got to Aurora Grande, and the cops said no hitching in the state of California. And we're like, well, I don't believe that, man. We've been hitching all the way from Fairfax all the way down, and we just got talked to you just now. We've been out here for like a month. So we're going to go back up north now. And so where we're here, people are a lot more friendlier than the Southern California. And so we ended up going
north.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much, Michael. My goodness. So what do you have any suggestions for people in the situation that you found yourself in? Besides exactly what you did?
The situations I found myself in, and in the other spots I've also, like in this little routine, me and my brother has ran into some outlaws, some Mexican cartel people. They tried to offer us a free house one day. That was very strange. They came out and they were like, you boys are out here on your feet, and you boys live in your backpacks? Just looked like a, fancy lady with a bunch of money. She's like, you boys want a house? Hey, you lady, you want a trailer? And she gave this lady a trailer, gave her a car, just like that. And we were like, well, yeah, we want a house. What are you talking about? 2020. Yeah, we want one of those things. We can kick it in there for a little bit. Oh, yeah. And
I know he's hungry. He's gonna eat.
So then, we go there, and it was very interesting. They pop in there and they're like, where's the coffee? Where's our sausage? Why are you not making this right now? Whoa. My name is Michael.
Yes.
It's nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
This lady said that we could come over and that we were going to be tenants of this house. I just kind of wanted to shower and the food and kind of a warm place to stay just tonight. Really, because I don't know about all this. And she was like, no, we are outlaws. You are going to learn how to weigh gold, and you're going to learn how to weigh diamonds. You're going to go get a job and go to school. And dude, she dumped a handful of gold in my hand. She was like, how much does this weigh? And we're like, I don't know, man, it's a couple pounds of gold. And handfuls of diamonds, little bitty diamonds. And we're like, yo, take this back, please. Alright, hold on. Well, wait a minute. We did tell you guys we were from Colorado. And can we go outside for a little bit? We gotta go smoke about this and go talk me and brother style, figure out what's going on. And we went out there and we're out there smoking. We're like, man, okay, these people are kind of serious, and kind of creepy. I feel like they're getting ready to leave. They told us that they're getting ready to leave in an hour to go to this live court case thingy, way 7 hours away. And we're like, okay, if we can pass it on for this hour,
Just act like we're cool.
just act like it's all cool. It'll be alright. Just take a couple hooping and hollers. We'll go one ear out the other, man. I was young once. I heard my mama. And then, so we go back in. We got super nice. And we're like, yeah, you want some sausage, babe? Man, I got you. You want your coffee? Coffee's on. And they're hooping and hollering at us, telling us all this stuff. We're like, yeah. And they finally get ready to go. And we're like, alright, set the alarm early in the morning. We're going to bust out. We're going to go take some showers. We're going to eat some more of this food that's in the freezer so you can have. Drink another Dr. Pepper. I don't know, man. Get some good sleep and bounce out of here in the morning. We bounced out in the morning. We went to the neighbors and we're like, we do not know if you know about your neighbors. They are not who they say they are. They are not from here. Could you please give us a ride? out of here. We just want to get out of this area. We don't know where we're at. We don't know. We just want out of these woods of community houses right here. And they're like, what? Fred something? His name was not that. His name, I can't even pronounce his name. I saw his IDs and all that. He's... you know what? This isn't the first time I've heard this story. And I was like, yeah, I bet. Can we go, please? She's like, yeah, let me go get my shoes on. We'll talk more about it. And I was like, yes.
Right on.
cool. This lady decided to wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning and take some crazy hippie kids in her car and their dog out of this spot. At least she'll listen long enough for that. And then we told her more of the story on the way there, and she completely understood. Gave us a couple bucks to go get some coffee, and we got some coffee, and we got out of there. And it got like picked up like 3 seconds later and kept on going. So this trip's been very interesting.
Scary world.
And then like yesterday, 2 days ago, we met some people, and they seemed like some alright people, 24, 25. So we were just hanging out with them, chit-chatting away, and they're from California, and next thing, they offered us into their motel to go like take a shower and eat a little bit of food, and we're like, okay. So we go up there and kicking it, and we want to go have some more coffee again. We're a coffee drink. We drink coffee all through the States.
Oh, good job. You gotta get off that shit.
we go organic coffee, if anything. We go to organic coffee shops and we spend like $4 or $5 on just cups of coffee. But it's moment living.
It's one way of doing it.
It's moment living. Those things are fun coupons, and that dollar bill will die one of these days, for sure.
Yeah, it needs to
So,
go.
like, man, live in the moment. Whatever bad, it's bad. Whatever's good is good. And I mean, I can step right outside, and someone's gonna start up their car, and I'm gonna intake some of their tailpipe. What's the difference between taking a sip of coffee and being right next to a highway, or having a highway going through your small mountain
It's about
town?
toxic overload.
Yeah.
It's this and that and that and this, and then it's
It's
what
true.
happened?
It's
You
true.
know, why this guy have
What?
a heart attack at this age? Well, A, B, C, it's so.
This is where I
coffee's
get
a
good
hard one.
ones.
I drank coffee 2 days ago because I went into Trader Joe's and to get to get the steamed lentils, and I got because it's free. And it's there.
It's there.
And I'm sluggish.
And you're
And I didn't sleep
and
that
she's
night.
one that's very conscious about what goes in her mouth, and because she wants a really high vibrational machine as we go through this vortex we're going through, this
This,
this
I
I want to
implosion.
be strong. If I went through what you did, would I have the strength to survive that? Or
You would. You know why?
Would I?
It's okay. So there's like a
Good
conscious
question.
mind and reality mind. Whatever your conscious mind is saying, because you can make it reality. So if you can tell yourself on this planet of Earth that we are out here doing all these circles, that we are a superhuman being, we are adaptable, we are everything. You can see right there.
I believe
Like exactly.
Yeah.
Like all this
We are
Babylon
that.
right there in
Right,
front of
right.
us. We can
And
do
more.
anything possible with
Yes,
us.
yes.
We are able to create. We are able to
We're creator
destroy.
beings.
Yep.
We
We're creator gods.
Yeah. And we love life, and
love it.
and my motto is love life and life will love you back. So with that, thank you, Michael. Enjoy your journeys. Bye-bye.